Traffic and Weather Center is active. If news breaks, we'll break in. This is the Miami Valley's radio station, WHIO.
Depend on it.
It's that time again.
Something told me to turn on the radio.
It's showtime!
This is great. It's a nice break. This guy, Todd.
Monday through Friday.
Getting restless?
5 to 7.
All right, I'm listening.
Let's start the show.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
And in the words of AC/DC, we roll tonight to the guitar bite.
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on YouTube and Facebook. Tonight, it's Wing It Wednesday. Sponsored by My USA Credit Union, your best financial friend. That's coming up after 6:30. We've got some folks in here. We'll be here from the Germantown Veterans Memorial Museum. Also, we've got tickets to give away for Yacht Rock the Dock. That's at the Rose Music Center next Wednesday, July 15th, featuring Ambrosia. Also, speaking of concerts, and the reason I played that little Jack Black clip from School of Rock, we got a very exclusive Evening Edge contest right now on my Facebook page at Evening Edge Todd. The show is also next Friday, but you can win tickets to see AC/DC. They are going to be rocking Ohio Stadium in Columbus. And not only do we have tickets, but 10 lucky Edgeheads are going to win tickets. It's not just one pair. Oh, no. We have 10 winners. 10 winners. So register on my Facebook page. You can see the link. It just takes you to a WHIO contest page, and you can register to win those tickets. So we have a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. The first one I want to get to the story, and I find myself sucked into these videos. Now, I have uninstalled TikTok from my phone because it just was a time suck. I mean, it's too much. It's just too much. But I do still, from time to time, spend a few minutes watching videos, maybe on Facebook Reels or on the Instagram. And one of the genres of clips that I sort of get sucked into, I guess it's a genre, the oddly satisfying videos. I think that's the name of the genre. It's unusual videos that you find satisfying or soothing. For example, one of the ones that I love watching, there's a guy on there who unclogs storm drains. Like the drains, it's built up, there's flooding, and he's in there with like a pitchfork or something, and he's just beating the daylights out of this thing, and all of a sudden, it just it clears up. And everything that was causing the blockage is released and the water flows. It's so satisfying. I also like watching Rube Goldberg machines. If you know what those are, it's sort of an unusual design of a machine that does something very, very simple, like maybe turning on a light. But it's think of the game Mousetrap. Remember the game Mousetrap? You had to put the pieces together and then it would trap the mouse. That is a Rube Goldberg machine. And there are videos like that. The reason I bring this up is because there's a survey of 2,000 Americans. And 59% say they watch these videos. 59%. But here's the thing that's odd to me. The number one video genre that people go seeking out, pimple popping. Is that a thing for you or somebody in your household? That is so weird to me. 33% say when it comes to those oddly satisfying videos, pimple popping is the first choice. It's followed by pressure power washing. Now, I do like that. Yeah, I like that. It's either on like concrete. That's a good one. Or carpets. Or, like a throw rug or something. It's all dingy and dirty. That's pretty good. And then the last one is object crushing. Just watching things get crushed. I do like that. That's pretty good. I also, for some reason, like car detailing. Watching people detail cars, getting into the little nooks and crannies of the car. You know what I mean? Or grannies. But anyway, yeah, I just thought that was kind of interesting. Maybe there's a genre that you are really into that I've not mentioned, that maybe I could check out. That may be kind of fun. I need to bring Ron in for this next Ron. How you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. So I got an email. Let me open my email.
Jack off the jello jacket. It's time for mail call.
Master, I have mail for you.
Nathaniel.
Oh, I'm a big fan of yours.
The mail is here.
Your hate mailbox is full.
If you'd like to shoot me an email, eveningedgetodd@gmail.com. I wanted to get your take on this, Ron, and ask you this question. Here's the email. It says, hey, Todd, a video popped up on my Instagram feed. Speaking of videos, popped up on my Instagram feed tonight that immediately made me think of you. I thought it might be a funny topic for the Edge Heads. How many kindergartners could you handle in a brawl? Hope you enjoy it. Love the show, Crystal and Tip City. So first of all, thank you. And here is sort of an abbreviated version of the video because it was a little bit long, but I just wanted to get the gist of it.
How many kindergartners do you think you could personally take on in a fight before being overpowered? Stipulations and context. Number 1, the kindergartners are released 5 at a time every 30 seconds. Number 2, the arena is a standard-sized classroom. The room is completely empty. 3, the kindergartners are unarmed. They are just going to run at you, attempting to punch, kick, bite, and scratch you. Their ultimate goal is to cumulatively dogpile on you and pin you to the ground. If they can pin you for 15 consecutive seconds, you lose. 4, you have to knock a kindergartner unconscious in order to defeat them. Once they are knocked unconscious, they vanish from the classroom arena. 5, you can use any strategy you want to fend them off, but you are also unarmed and you are not allowed to leave the room.
Okay, so all of those stipulations, it kind of reminded me of a conversation we had on the show a couple of years ago where somebody had talked about if the state of Ohio was invaded by kangaroos, how many kangaroos would we each have to handle and win? So I was thinking about this when I got the video. I think I could probably fend off at 6.
So in his setup, it's a group of 5 at a time, right?
Right, but I think I could handle the first 5, and then maybe the next group I could handle one more. But after that, I think I'm out.
I could get to the second group probably because all they have to do is make me lose my balance, and I would go down, and that's all it would take for me.
Right,
that's all it would take. I'd be done.
See, I'm a big guy. I feel like it would be a real challenge for them to try to knock me over.
It would be a challenge, yeah.
You know, and what's a kindergartner weigh? Like, what, 40 pounds?
Maybe.
50 pounds?
I don't know.
Now, it does say you can't use weapons.
Yeah, true.
Could you use one of the kindergartners as pick them up by their ankles and swing them
and sweep them?
Use them as
kind of like the old Popeye cartoons.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe. Well, he didn't say anything against it, you know?
Yeah. But I thought 6 would be for me. You say you think you could get through 2?
Maybe 2. Yeah, maybe 2. And with knowing my equilibrium and, every hand-eye coordination, balance, all that stuff.
Yeah,
I would probably go down somewhere, probably in the second group.
You know whose opinion I would really like to hear is that of a kindergarten teacher.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I would imagine that at some point on some of those long days with some of those kindergartners, you're thinking, I could take these kids.
They may have even had an incident kind of borderlining on that kind of setup.
Yeah. So Just a thought. I thought that was an interesting question. And again, it's simulated. It's just for fun. Nobody's really going to be fighting kindergartners.
Right.
I hope. But I think I could do 6.
Besides, kindergartners love you. They wouldn't be attacking
Oh,
you.
yeah. Kids love me. When I was out at the 4th of July thing, I had a lot of kids that were coming up and they were given the choice of prizes at our table. They could have pens. They could have keychains or letter openers or a little sticker of my face. And most of them took the sticker.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's solid.
Kids didn't really understand what a letter opener was.
Yeah.
Or really what a letter was.
I can understand that.
But
oh, by the way, me and my wife used to like those the videos where they clean the rugs too. The carpet rugs.
Yes.
So she was watching this one episode where they went into a bowling alley.
Oh my gosh.
And they swept it out. And I mean, it was some insane stuff that was coming out the other end.
Filthy.
Yikes.
Yeah, those for some reason I get sucked into those videos like many of the people on this survey. Also, do you ever watch Hot Wheels races on treadmills?
No.
So this is kind of cool. Like they'll have a treadmill going pretty quick and they put like a row of Hot Wheels down.
Oh.
And the cars are rolling, the wheels are rolling on the Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, one gets kind of jostled and it gets thrown off. And then it's like who's the winner at the end. And they just go through this over and over and over.
Oh, I know what I'm doing tonight.
That's crazy. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Ron. Real quick, I want to talk to Jason. Hey, Jason, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Todd, how you doing this afternoon?
I'm doing well. Is there a video that you or a genre that you find satisfying?
You're hitting me right in the sweet spot. Yes, I've got a couple. I'll spit them out real quick. One is industrial shredders.
Oh,
where they'll throw in like wheels and tires and bikes.
And that's good.
Crushes them up.
Yep.
I also like old time barbers doing shaves on men where they lather them up and put the lotions on.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
There's also they're called Japanese head spas. It's not weird. It is kind of weird, but they go in and like wash their scalps and do massages.
Right. Yeah.
And all that kind of good stuff. And then the final one I have for you is rock crushing.
Rock crushing. Okay.
Yes. Watching, like dump trucks and front end loaders dumping rocks into the conveyor belt and seeing them go. That's, also really relaxing.
Well, Jason, I appreciate that. You've given me a lot to watch tonight.
Oh, yeah. You're going to be busy, Todd. You're not going to, maybe you'll have to call off work tomorrow. I don't know.
Well, I'll get to that here in a minute. Thanks, buddy.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education. It's entertainment. It's fun for the entire family. And it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Now from the
Bryce, I love that idea. I think we do need an official, an assistant principal, somebody that can handle the disciplinary issues here on the show. Leslie, I wasn't talking about you. You didn't even come to mind, I swear. No comment, Leslie.
Identity theft could cost more than you think. Brain investment accounts stolen, tax returns, lost wages, expenses for lawyers. It's a lot. That's why LifeLock is backed by the $1 Million Protection Package, which covers up to $1 million for stolen funds, fees, and experts and lawyers, and out-of-pocket expenses. Don't face the burden of identity theft alone. Protect your future and finances with LifeLock. Join now. Save up to 30% off your first year with promo code
Bar and Grill is closing because of lawsuits. We'll have the latest at 5:30 now. Back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
So what's wrong with having a little fun, huh?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. Well, at the end of that last segment, we had a caller on who was talking about oddly satisfying videos and reeled off a couple that he likes to watch. And I sort of made the joke that he's given me a lot to look at tonight on the reels and whatnot, and that I should take the day off tomorrow. Well, I'm actually going to be taking the day off tomorrow and Friday, and the reason I'm going to be doing that, and I've talked about this, I've talked about our doggies on the show before. Lily and Luna. Luna is our oldest. Tomorrow we have to put her down, and I need to be there, of course. We love Luna very much, and I need to be there for my wife, Mary, who is just devastated. I don't want to go into it too super deep, but I just wanted you to know that I was going to be off the next couple of days, and that's why. She has her kidneys are failing. She's had a pancreatic issue for a number of years, and that has taken a toll. So it's just a very sad time. And I could just tell you, after losing my son in March and then losing a dog that we've had now for 10 years, this year sucks. But that's where I'm going to be the next couple of days. So I would just ask for your thoughts and prayers and support during this challenging time for us once again.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
I love this show.
It's fun to listen to.
Locally grown.
Here in Dayton.
Seriously funny
It's a crackpot with wild ideas.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
on WHIO.
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. It's a sad situation, but unfortunately, it's got to be done. Thank you, Kelly. Thanks, Ron. Everybody, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Leslie. Thanks, Ron. I appreciate that. So tough. So tough. Thank you, Kelly. Thanks, Tina. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, Denise. Thanks, Ulrich. Thank you, William. Oh, Allison, that's a good one.
All talk.
And talk.
All the time. The WHIO News Traffic and Weather Center is active. If news breaks, we'll break in. This is the Miami Valley's radio station, WHIO.
Depend on it.
Be of good cheer and call me.
Call me now!
Call me!
He's laughing at us right on the radio.
Least we could do is get him on the radio and talk to him.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. We started the show tonight talking about oddly satisfying videos. maybe you get sucked into these videos too. Different things that you might see online, whether it's on Facebook Reels or Instagram or even TikTok. Things that you watch that just seem so satisfying. Like, I think for me, my favorite, as I mentioned, clogs being relieved, like storm drains being unclogged and watching the water just flow. There's something about that. There was a survey of 2,000 Americans, and 59% say they watch these videos about a half an hour every day. Wow. That is a lot of video scrolling, doom scrolling, I think they call it. Allison on the live stream says she loves watching videos of guys cleaning up abandoned or overgrown properties. Yeah, mowing, tree trimming, edging, discovering long or sidewalks long ago covered by dirt and grass. That's pretty cool. I like that. Ron Otto mentioned that he and his wife loved watching rug restoration and carpet cleaning. Yeah, that's very satisfying. One that I watch from time to time. It's a little tedious, and whenever I have it on the big screen and Mary walks in, because sometimes I don't just watch these videos on my phone. I'll watch them on the big screen on YouTube. Watch repair. Like watching this, there's a guy that fixes old watches. And, like a Rolex, takes them apart, cleans them up. It's very interesting, but maybe you've got a weird sort of, I don't know. I don't think that'd be called a fetish. I don't think, but it does give you a certain feeling, right? On this list, the number one is pimple popping, which is odd to me, but pressure, power washing, and object crushing. Those are the top three. I'm going to guess that somewhere on there is also earwax removal. Every once in a while, those videos pop up, and I get sucked in for a second, and then I'm like, what am I watching? And I flip it off to something else. 937-957-1290 if you've got something like that. Here's a question. What's the craziest thing, if you've been ever fired from a job, what's the craziest thing you've been fired from? I asked this question because there's a story that's kind of gone viral in the last week or two. There's a gentleman by the name of Kurt Crom. He's 60, and he was working for a Ford factory in Louisville. Now, this guy, I guess, has worked there for many, many years. And according to the story, he said last year that working for Ford in his particular field, he had a salary of about $200,000 a year. Now, I don't know exactly what he does there. He says that, he has his own tools that he uses. So maybe he's a specialist of some sort. But the story that's going around is that a couple of weeks ago, he was working third shift, 3:30 in the morning, and he said he got low blood sugar, so he went to the commissary, or I guess a machine, food, candy machine, whatever, and he grabbed a grandma's chocolate chip cookie. Now I know what he's talking about because here at CMG, there is a commissary downstairs where it's not like a snack machine where stuff is behind glass and you got to put your money in, right? You can just walk up, take what you want, scan it on this little computer, and then pay for it. But what happened is he took this chocolate chip cookie, and according to him, he scanned it on this kiosk. And for some reason, it didn't work. It didn't work. So he went to another kiosk and scanned it there. But whoever was in charge of this saw only the first part of him trying to scan it and it not working. And then I guess he leaves. That's what they think. So they fire him. They bring him in and they fire him accusing him of stealing a $1.95 cookie. Now, he throws a protest and he says, wait a second, I paid for this. And he shows them the charge in his account that $1.95 was deducted. And in fact, the company that maintains the kiosk, Aramark, came through and said, yeah, he did pay. So they offered him his job back. But at that point, he'd been out long enough. And I don't know, it doesn't really give a timeline on here from when he got fired to the time they offered him his job back. But he had to get another job. And I thought that is the oddest and craziest thing for somebody to get fired for. Now, if he was really stealing a cookie, okay, maybe you've got grounds, but it's a $2 cookie, right? You know, to end somebody's career and have to go through the process of rehiring and training someone for a $2 cookie. And it got me thinking about, weird and strange things that people have gotten fired for. And I recalled when I saw this story, and I don't know if I've ever shared this on the show before, but when I was growing up, I worked at a soccer shop in Centerville, Cross Point Center, Ryan Soccer International. And one day, somebody returned a pair of soccer cleats that somehow the leather had slightly ripped on the heel. The shoe was still in good shape, but it just had this rip. So I go to the manager. I say, hey, what are we going to do with these shoes that have been, that were returned because of the rip? He goes, I don't know. I guess we'll just toss them. And I said, well, can I have them? Because I thought they were still in good shape. And he said, all right, well, how about if I charge you $25 for it? I'm like, okay, fine. These were really expensive Puma soccer shoes. So I get these really cool, and they were expensive. They were like $130 soccer shoes. And back in the 80s, that's a lot of money now. That was a lot of money then. So I get these shoes for $25. Well, that following weekend, I'm out playing in an adult league in Bellbrook. And just by chance, the owner of the company of that soccer shop was playing in that game. And he saw me wearing those shoes. Now, if you've ever worked in retail before in this kind of situation, you know that when you make a purchase, it's sometime, I don't know how they do it now, but back in the day, you would log it. We had a notebook in there. Todd bought these Umbro soccer shorts. So that way they knew that, the employees weren't stealing. Well, I don't remember if they had that book, like if anything was written in there, but he saw me wearing these shoes. So he comes back and I guess he decides that I stole these shoes. So the manager who sold me the shoes for $25 calls me later that day and fires me over the phone. And I said, wait a second, you're the one who sold me the shoes. He said, it doesn't matter. So I ended up getting fired from a job that was paying like $3 an hour. I think I was like 17 at the time. But eventually, after a week or two of this going back and forth, they offered me my job back. But then by that time, I had already gotten a job at the soccer shop in Beaver Creek. So I feel for this guy. It's just a misunderstanding, but a $2 cookie. That is nuts. So maybe you've got a crazy reason that you've been fired that maybe you were able to work out, or you just said, screw it. I don't want to work for you if you're going to, treat me like that. But if You got a story like that, 937-957-1290.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
I love this show.
It's fun to listen to.
Locally grown.
Here in Dayton.
Seriously funny.
He's a crackpot with wild ideas.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Now from the WHIO News Center, here are the three big things you need to know. Deputies
The thing that got me about that story, though, is that in my head, I would be like, wait a second, we have a question. There's video of you, and it appears as though maybe you quit or you quit. Maybe you took some chocolate chip cookies. Can you talk about that at all? And he could say, oh, yeah, well, the kiosk wasn't working and yada, yada, yada. But they just fired him.
Dayton's only all-news morning show. Catch up and know what's going on every morning on your way to work.
Dayton's news and talk.
From the birthplace of aviation, WHIO. Dayton, Springfield, WHIO-FM, Pleasant Hill.
The latest on a deadly shooting in Darke County. We'll have that for you at 6. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
Can we have some fun now, please?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream up on Facebook and YouTube talking about a story, a guy in Kentucky, factory worker at a Ford plant making $200,000 a year, building Ford Super Duty Expeditions and Lincoln Navigator models, lost his job, was fired after being accused of stealing a $1.95 cookie from a food kiosk. Turns out he actually didn't steal it, but before there was proof that he didn't steal it, he'd been fired. So he went and got another job. But I thought that's a crazy way to lose a job, especially a $200,000 a year job. I got fired. They said I stole a cookie. Ron in Springfield. Hey, Ron.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Good. What's shaking, man?
Hey, well, 25 years ago, early in my career as a tool and die maker, I interviewed at a tool and die shop in Dayton.
Mm-hmm.
We sat down, pleasant conversation. He gave me the money I asked for. I was to start on Monday. The interview was on a Friday.
Right.
And then he had to ask me the question. And the question he asked me, I think, is a bizarre question. Nobody has a crystal ball. But where do you see yourself in 5 years? And I replied, well, hopefully by then I'll have my own tool and die shop. Well, he cussed me out and said, get out of my shop. I can't have anybody working for me that wants to, have their own shop.
Has aspirations. We can't have that.
Exactly. So,
wow.
Long story short, 4 years after that,
yeah,
we were competing against each other.
Well, there you go. There you go.
And I was getting all the work from all the stamping houses in Dayton, and he ended up going out of business.
So you were kind of fired before you even started.
Exactly.
Wow, that's crazy. Ron, I got to fly here. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Letta, is this Letta? Lita, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm well. So do you have a crazy getting fired story?
Well, yeah, kind of. I mean, I was 18.
Yeah.
And that was a long time ago. And I landed this great administrative job. And I was living in Houston at the time. Worked there I've been there for 7 or 8 months. Never missed a day. Worked over, just above and beyond.
Yeah.
Well, then I got the flu that turned into bronchitis, and I was so sick. It was the sickest I'd ever been in my life at that point. And they called me. I called off for 2 days, and they called me on that second day that I called in the afternoon and said that I was fired because I wasn't dependable.
Because you had bronchitis.
And she goes, my boss goes, well, you do sound sick. And
wow.
You know what? But the thing is, like 40 years later, I found her on Facebook.
Wow.
And I messaged her, and I said, hey, you remember me? You fired me for getting sick. And we ended up being friends.
Wow. Wow. All right, Lita, I appreciate that one. Thank you. You got one of those 937-957-1290. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, you get sick. What are you supposed to do? Come in and spread the germs?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Good Todd? Okay, yeah, he's a lot of fun.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
nations traded blows this week.
The president, following strikes on shipping, he communicated that he has lost his patience with the Iranians.
You're cuckoo. There's something wrong with these people. And for 47 years, they've been the bully of the Middle East, and they're not the bully anymore.
Fox's Mike Tobin reporting. WHIO News Time is 6:02. It's 89 degrees in Dayton. A wanted man is now in custody after a chase through 2 counties today. Deputies say Jamie Back crashed his car, ending the chase that led from Lower Valley Pike in Clark County to Cedar Creek Road in Champaign County. Back was arrested in a wooded area after deputies got help from the Highway Patrol's aviation unit. A warrant was issued for Back's arrest after he was indicted on receiving stolen property charges July 6th. To Dayton, the man who killed a teen near the RTA hub downtown gets at least 28 years in prison. Julius Williamson shot Alfred Hale III after the two got into an argument last year. Williamson's girlfriend is also headed to prison.
She knew that Williamson could not have a gun because of a prior felony conviction on his record, but she chose to carry a gun for him anyways, and Williamson reached into her purse, pulled out that gun, and used it in the murder.
That's News Center 7's John Bedell reporting. Dayton police are teaming with the RTA to improve public safety downtown and through the transit system. 3 full-time officers will conduct patrols, respond to incidents, and engage with riders, focusing mostly on the Right Stop Plaza and surrounding corridors.
This is WHIO Continuing News.
Man is dead after an early morning shooting in Darke County.
It happened at an apartment complex on East Russ Road in Greenville about 1:45 this morning. News Center 7 got a hold of the 911 calls from the alleged gunman.
I'm empty-handed. The only thing I have is my phone. It's on my bed. I didn't want to do this.
The News Center 7's Letitia Perry reporting. The coroner's office says 26-year-old James Cochran died at the scene. 33-year-old Todd Black is in jail on account of murder. WHIO News Time is 6:04. The Storm Center 7 forecast is next.
At WHIO, people ask us all the time why we interrupt programming for breaking news, weather, and traffic. And the answer is simple. Our mission is to be live, local, and active all the time. We don't hesitate to stop whatever we're doing and break in. It's our responsibility to make sure you don't have to wait even a couple of minutes to hear urgent breaking information. It's frankly the most important thing we do. 1290 and 95.7 WHIO, Dayton's news and talk. Depend on it.
Hey, I'm not one to say I told you so, but do you remember last year when I told you that Pure Talk was hands down the best wireless company that I'd ever used? Well, some of you were skeptical.
What am I listening to now?
What is this? It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education, it's entertainment, it's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Say micro and switch to a 5-star American wireless company that won't let you down. Pure Talk.
Man, I love this place. I've been surfing here since I was a kid. Now, seeing my grandson out on the water, it means everything to me. Watching him and taking in the blue waves, the sea breeze, the blurry horizon.
If you have geographic atrophy, or GA, subtle changes in vision could mean it's progressing toward irreversible vision loss. Izervay is proven to slow GA progression and could help preserve your vision for longer, so you may keep seeing the world around you. Izervay, or avacincaptad pegol, is an eye injection. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause...
All right, had to fix something in there. Sorry about that.
Izervay may cause blood in the white of the eye, blurred vision, or a temporary increase in eye pressure. Do not drive or use machinery until vision has recovered after an eye injection or exam. Ask your retina specialist how you can slow your GA with Izervay. To learn more, call 1-855-IZERVAY or go to izervay.com. Or buy
That's why we're careful to make our news is right down the middle, both sides, all viewpoints. Then you decide what you think about it. Dayton's news and talk is WHIO. Depend on it.
WHIO News Time to 6:06. Now, with Miami Valley's most accurate and dependable forecast, Storm Center 7 Chief Meteorologist Austin Cheney.
Heading into tonight, we'll see a partly cloudy sky, low temperature of 68 degrees. Thursday, partly cloudy with a slight chance of storms late in the day, higher than 88 degrees. Friday, cloudy with showers and thunderstorms likely, high temperature of 84. Into Saturday, stray storm possible, partly sunny, high of 81. And Sunday, partly cloudy, warming up again with a high of 84. Monday, mostly sunny, up to 87. I'm Chief Meteorologist Austin Cheney, Dayton's weather station, 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
The latest scan of the live Doppler 7 radar is clear. Got some sunshine out there. A little bit of cloud cover as well this hour. It's 89 in Huber Heights, 89 in downtown Dayton at 6:07.
Brake repair you can trust. Make sure you need some get a little peace of mind by making an appointment today with your trusted brake repair experts at RichardTire.com.
Alrighty, looks like northbound 75 still has the block. This at 2nd Street, Avenue. In Clark County, just spoke with the OSP there. Route 68 North still closed with an earlier crash near Route 41. Huber Heights, Taylorsville Road, and Resting Woods Drive. Cops on the scene. And a crash at Dayton and North Main and Siebenthaler. I'm Will Harris, WHIO Triple Team Traffic.
Our next scheduled news in less than 15 minutes and immediately when it breaks. I'm Ron Otto, 1290 and 95.7 WHIO. Dayton's news and talk depend on it.
WHIO is all news.
Dayton's news
all talk.
And talk.
All the time. The WHIO News Traffic and Weather Center is active. If news breaks, we'll break in. This is the Miami Valley's radio station, WHIO.
Depend on it.
All right, it's time.
Can we get the show on the road?
I've been waiting for it all day.
And not a moment too soon.
Listen to talk radio.
This guy, Todd.
Monday through Friday.
5 to 7.
He's weird.
Best thing on the radio!
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7, live stream up on Facebook and YouTube. It is Wing It Wednesday, brought to you by My USA Credit Union, your best, your bestie, your best financial friend. Coming up after 6:30, we're gonna have guests in here from the Germantown Veterans Memorial Museum. So we'll be chatting with them and talking about what they do there in beautiful Germantown. Also, we've got a pair of tickets to give away for Yacht Rock the Dock at the Rose Music Center on Wednesday, July 15th with Ambrosia. Ian, can we just do that? Do you mind? Can we just do it now? Just get it out of the way because we've got the Wing It Wednesday and I've got other stuff to talk about. So if you'd like to go to Yacht Rock the Dock at the Rose Music Center, just be the sixth caller right now at 937-957-1290. It's going to feature Ambrosia and others. So you just be the sixth caller. Also, as an aside, also concert tickets. I came into a stack of tickets for AC/DC next Wednesday. It's actually the same night as the Yacht Rock. Quite the opposite when you think about it. Yacht Rock, and AC/DC. Either way, if you'd like to try to win the tickets for AC/DC, go to my Facebook page at Evening Edge Todd. Right there at the top, there's a link that will take you to a WHIO.com contest page. And we're picking 10 winners. 10 Edgeheads. So if you'd like to maybe see AC/DC next Wednesday night, they're going to be at Ohio Stadium in Columbus. Just visit my Facebook page. I saw this today. There's a website called Home Snack. And candidly, I couldn't quite figure out exactly what Home Snack is, what they do. But they put together a ranking of the happiest cities in Ohio. I think they just do stories about cities throughout the United States. different interesting stories that, come about, and they have writers that write about them. But either way, they put together the happiest cities in Ohio, and they use criteria from the census, U.S. Census, American Community Survey. They looked at a number of different areas: percentage of residents with a college degree, average commute times, unemployment rates, cost of living, percentage of married couples, percentage of families with kids, and the poverty rate. And they narrowed the list down to cities with over 5,000 people. And they come up with the happiest cities in Ohio. So I thought it would be kind of interesting. Let's just go through this list. 1 through 5 are none of the cities are in the Dayton area. The closest one is, I would say, Sharonville. That's number 5. Number 4 is Deer Park. Not sure where that is. Same with number 3, Grandview Heights. Number 2, Columbiana. And number 1, the village of Indian Hill. That's down near Cincinnati. I used to work close to Indian Hill. Number 6, North Canton. Number 7, Centerville. Let's give Centerville a round of applause. The 7th happiest city in the state of Ohio. I believe it's warm and cheerful Centerville, if I'm not mistaken. Number 8, Northwood. Number 9, Oxford. And number 10, Upper Arlington. Now, they provided a list of the top 100. Well, I'm not going to obviously go through all 100, but the ones that are local, I think are worth mentioning. The aforementioned Centerville, number 7. Let's see, Tip City, number 32, the 32nd happiest city in the state of Ohio. Let's see, number 35, I'll throw in, 33 is Bellbrook. 33 is Bellbrook. 35, Salina. I guess we can kind of consider that part of the Miami Valley. Number 37, Wilmington. Did I say that? 35 is Salina, 37 Wilmington. Lists sometimes confound me. Number 42, Brookville. Number 49, Kettering. Let's see. What else? No, nothing on that page from the area. Number 65, Clayton. Number 73, my hometown of Beaver Creek. Number 77 is Vandalia. Number 83, St. Mary's. And number 85, Eaton. Number 94, Lebanon. And number 96, Troy. Where's Oakwood? I would have thought Oakwood would be in there. It's not in there. Not in the top 100. It doesn't give me 101 through the end of the list, which is, I think, 260 something. But at the very, very bottom, they did point out the 3 at the bottom. Second from the very last, New Carlisle. Ooh, that's rough. That is rough. But there you go. There's the happiest cities in Ohio. Glad Beaver Creek's on there. We got some animal news here. Yeah. Oh, that came in like a wild animal. Well, this first story, I don't know if you've seen video of this on internet. This just freaked me out because it has to do with snakes everywhere.
Do you like snakes? I hate snakes.
I'm afraid of snakes.
Those are snakes.
Everywhere, snakes.
It's full of snakes.
Are there snakes down there? Why'd it have to be snakes?
A couple of days ago in China, a typhoon swept through southern China. Typhoon Maysak, I believe is the name. And according to Chinese media, the typhoon swept through a region that is home to a reptile farm. Yeah. Nearly 900 snakes, including venomous cobras, escaped from a flooded snake farm. Oh, my God. They escaped their enclosures when floodwaters submerged a snake farm in the area. Footage shows escaped cobras, and I saw this. This was freaky. I'm not kidding, at least 4 or 5 cobras with their heads up above the water, probably a good 1.5 feet, slithering through the water. Oh my gosh, that's nightmare material. There have been reports of residents suffering snake bites and struggling to receive medical treatment due to the flooding. Rescue workers were dispatched to handle the situation. They say not all the released snakes are venomous, but locals should be taking precautions. Well, I would still be freaking out. I don't care if they're venomous or not. I hate snakes, and it doesn't matter. I mean, clearly the venomous are more dangerous, but just snakes in general, forget it. I don't want to see snakes swimming around in floodwaters that might be in my yard or my basement. That is creepy. Then this other story, I have to be honest, I'm a little doubtful of the story, but the source that I got this from, the website I've used in the past, and I know that there are stories on there that are 100% true. So just hear me out here. Officials in Nepal say a man who lost his parents in a wild elephant attack 14 years ago recently lost his daughter-in-law and grandson to the same elephant, despite moving miles away. In 2012, the man says he lost his mother and father in a brutal elephant attack to an elephant named Dhurbe, Dhurbe. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how I'm pronouncing it, Dhurbe. Now, here's the thing. Dhurbe is apparently known for this. In fact, this elephant has its own Wikipedia page. Over the last 23 years, the elephant is believed to have killed at least 25 people and destroyed more than 50 houses in the Chitwan National Park, Nepal's first protected area. So the first attack happened 14 years ago. This particular elephant took out mom and dad. This last Sunday afternoon, the man found himself in a state of profound shock once again. Authorities confirmed that it was Dhurbe in this most recent attack that killed his daughter-in-law and grandson. So I went to the Wikipedia page for this elephant. And it says, here's what it says. Dhurbe is considered one of the most notorious elephants in the world. Contact with the elephant was lost in 2013, but he subsequently reappears from time to time. The elephant is named after a soldier whom he killed. After the initial attacks, the elephant was radio collared to track its movement, but the radio stopped working after only a few weeks. In 2018, he reappeared and broke into the army post of the Chitwan National Park. And I swear to you, this is what it says. Took a female elephant with him. So this elephant basically kidnapped a female elephant from this particular park and is on the rampage again, apparently. But this guy, I don't know. How do you get out of there? You've lost 4 people to elephant attack. It's time to move. Get away from the elephants.
Sir, please identify yourself.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Well, who is this guy and where did he come from?
Maybe he escaped from the circus.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I mean, this guy is something else.
Just for you, keep listening to the radio.
On WHIO.
All right, I'll be right back. I got to go get my guest. Yeah, I don't remember what the other question was. I have no idea.
Trying to cut down on catalytic converter theft. Well, latest at 6:30 now. Back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
We are going to have mad fun.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. Don't forget the Evening Edge Ice Cream Social. It's happening on Sunday, August 2nd at the Airline Dairy Cream out there on North Dixie Drive in Vandalia. It's right across from the airport. We'll be there from 1 to 3. We were there last year, had a lot of fun. It's always a good chance to mix and mingle with the other Edgeheads. So put it on your calendar, Sunday, August 2nd, 1 to 3, Evening Edge Ice Cream Social at the Airline Dairy Cream. And they have some amazing soft serve chocolate. Oh, my goodness. Donna in Centerville. Hey, Donna, what's going on?
Well, you had two questions last night on your show.
Oh, okay.
And I actually wrote down my answers. However, I threw them away.
Oh, no, Donna.
Well, I looked in the trash can just for you, and I still couldn't find it. So the one that I do remember was about bullfighting, and about 30 years ago, my sisters and I went to Barcelona.
Oh.
And we went to a bullfight.
Yeah.
And it was horrendous.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah.
Just awful.
Well, what I was talking about last night was yesterday or the day before was the start of the running with the bulls there in Pamplona. So I was just curious if anybody had run with the bulls. You didn't run with the bulls, did you, Donna?
No, but I couldn't imagine anybody calling in and saying they did.
Well, you know what? A couple of years ago, I had somebody call in and said that they had run with the bulls survived to talk about it. Now, you don't remember what the other question was I asked last night? I don't remember.
No, I know. And actually, the young man who answers your phone,
Ian,
gave me a couple topics that you had yesterday, but they weren't the right one. So,
all right, Donna. Well, if you think about it, let me know, okay?
Thanks so much, Todd.
There you go. Have a good one. There you go. People ask me that all the time. They'll say, do you remember that one time you were talking about this and that? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it comes in, once it leaves my mouth, I seldom remember.
What am I listening to now?
What is this? It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education, it's entertainment, it's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Oh, I'll tell you. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Let's see. We got Mike 3 and 4. All right. Edgehead, say hello to Kay and Joe. Freidel.
Yes.
Freidel.
Congratulations.
That's how I figured that's how you pronounce it. When you said long A, I was like, but I didn't think it was Fraddle like Fraggle Rock. But
oh, that would be cool too. But
Fraggle.
We'll go with
Fraddle.
a long A.
Let's see. Well, this is cool. I've not been to the
well, you got to get your hind end out there.
I got to get there.
I'll tell you what, when we first got involved with it, I thought it was going to be some podunk museum.
Right.
We walked in, both our jaws dropped.
Oh, wow.
And next thing you know, we got drafted.
Well, very cool.
Yeah, it's our curator's a 23-year Army vet. He's a founder and curator.
Oh, wow.
And it's all about respect for the vets.
Sure.
Which I should probably wait till we're actually on the air to say.
That's all right. We'll repeat everything. It's all good. Ron, you're having a problem? What you're saying? What you say? Technical problems? Is everything okay?
The warp core is not going to blow up, is it?
No. It's all good.
Don't need to head for the escape pods?
No. Let's see here. All right. People are saying hello, Kay and Joe.
Well, thank you, people. Hello to everybody out there that can hear us. And especially those that don't want to.
Let's see. The Florentine.
Yep.
Where's that located down there?
Right on Market Street.
Okay.
It's basically stay on 725. You can't miss it.
Yep.
They've got excellent food, excellent portions. Prices are comparable.
Reasonable.
Comparable.
Yep.
It ain't no Wendy's.
Smell good. And that pie, holy cow.
And unfortunately, they did not have any blue cheese dipping sauce, so you get stuck with 2 packs of their house ranch.
That's fine.
It's delicious.
It's just a fun way. I mean,
oh yeah,
it's.
Yeah, but I bet you still eat the wings.
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Although after a day, he may change it to wing and pie Wednesday.
Taco Tuesday. Though I don't think tacos
they don't
probably travel very well. I know there's the traveling taco, but by the time you pick them up and to the time you get them here, they're kind of
yeah, soggy.
Yeah. I had one group, I can't remember which one it was, but they actually brought in they made their own wings and they brought in a crock pot.
Oh man.
While we were in here, they were cooking and
that's fresh.
Yeah. Like, okay.
Only the way you get them fresher is if you take out the chicken. Now, what was I going to talk about?
HIO is all news.
Dayton's news
all talk.
And talk.
All the time. The WHIO News Traffic and Weather Center is active. If news breaks, we'll break in. This is the Miami Valley's radio station, WHIO.
Depend on it.
Everybody, could I have your attention, please?
I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Now, hold on, dummy. Just you listen to me.
Now, listen to me carefully. You boys got something to say to me? Why don't you talk into the microphone?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Just kind of wing it and see where the moment takes us.
Yeah, I think we should probably just wing it.
If you go in there, you're going to have to wing it.
Sometimes you just gotta wing it, right?
Or we could just wing it.
Go ahead and wing it. So we're just gonna wing it?
You know, I think I'm just going to wing it.
Wing it.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. And it is Wing It Wednesday, sponsored by My USA Credit Union, your best financial friend. This is an opportunity for a local nonprofit, 501c3 PO, I don't know, to come in and talk about what they do in their community, the good works that they're up to. Maybe they've got events that are happening. And tonight we are joined by Kay and Joe Fradel. They're from the Germantown Veterans Memorial Museum, located at 123, that's easy to remember, South Main Street in Germantown. How are you guys doing tonight?
Doing great, Todd.
Doing great.
Well, I appreciate you you coming here. I got to be honest with you. I've never been to the museum.
Well, then you need to get down there.
Yeah. So how long has it been there?
Well, let me give you a little history of the building real quick.
Yeah, sure.
The building was originally built in 1841.
Oh, wow.
Started out life as a cigar factory and tobacco warehouse.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Also stored a little whiskey. In 45, the Freemasons bought it.
Okay.
And they continued to run it until we got it in 2009. Their membership had dropped, so they went with another chapter and consolidated, and we got the building. And at the time we started, our founder, Dave Short, and about 36 veterans besides him, mostly World War II, had decided that he had enough stuff that he had collected over the year, his 23-year military career, from different veterans, that he needed to start this museum.
Oh, wow. So this is like his personal collection that he's putting out there. That's how it started.
That's how it started.
That's awesome.
We currently now have roughly 5,000 veterans, everything from the Revolution to current.
Yeah.
Peacetime, wartime, every branch of service. We have everything from privates to generals. We have war dead, POWs, MIAs.
Now, are these items, or I guess maybe the how would I put it? Are
artifacts?
Are these all from local veterans, or is this just sort of
majority are local, but we have them from all over the U.S.
Okay.
We've had people there that have visited from out of town, and next thing you know, we get a package from them for their vets.
Yeah.
And they say, "We love what you're doing.
Oh, that's great.
Please do this for our vet too." Every display you see there will have a narrative concerning the vet.
Okay.
We have incredible artifacts, and we try to link our artifacts to our vets, if at all possible. We've got some things we can't link to certain vets.
Sure.
For example, there's a piece of a glider that was actually mailed to us from Belgium, from one of the landing zones.
Oh, wow.
They knew about the museum, and they shipped us the piece that they found in a farm field.
But there's no way to know, really.
No, you don't know what veterans that went with, but you know what it is, you know where it came from. So it's in the area where the veterans that fought that area would have been.
Now, I have a fascination with, and we just celebrated the 250th anniversary of the United States and the signing of the Declaration of Independence. I have a fascination with the American Revolution because I actually have an ancestor who fought in the American Revolution and actually served as a wagoneer with General Braddock and George Washington before he became the head of the army in the French Indian Wars.
Indian War,
yeah. But I have a real fascination with that. Do you have
We do
anything like that?
A few articles from the Revolution.
Those are hard to find.
Yeah. Unfortunately, most of the articles we have from the Revolution are reproduction. But
right,
we do have musket balls, things of that nature. We also have from the early 1800s militia lists from Germantown, including a quartermaster's list of the supplies. For an example of the artifacts from basically probably the Spanish-American War. We do have, I think, 2 Civil War soldiers that we can trace back.
Okay.
But we have a Spanish-American War gentleman in there, and then we go to World War I. We have a few gentlemen there, and then World War II is our biggest collection on the first floor.
Sure.
And in case anybody needs to know, we're a 2-floor building, but we do have an elevator for anybody that needs it.
Yeah.
And before I forget, let me mention our hours of operation.
Sure.
It's Saturday, noon to 4, Sunday, 2 to 6. We can also give tours by appointment.
Okay.
We can be found on Facebook under the Veterans Memorial Museum Foundation. Look us up. You can contact us, and we've got several of our volunteers are retired, so we can do tours through the week. We give tours to schools. We give presentations. That's part of how my wife and I got hooked. They were giving World War II vets were giving a presentation on the liberation of the camps, and these were veterans that had seen it.
Okay.
And
the death camps.
Yes,
right. Yeah.
the concentration
Nazi
camps.
Yeah, concentration camps.
And their recollections, you could see in their eyes when they talked about what horror that was.
Yeah. So do you both go out and do presentations? Or?
Mostly that's done by our curator, and sometimes we'll go with them. It depends on what they're presenting, who goes with them, space, that sort of thing.
Sure. My question is, though, and I gotta mention the wings from Florentine, the Florentine in Germantown. But I'm just wondering if when Kay goes, if she brings everybody a fresh apple pie, like she brought me tonight.
No, I do not.
Oh my gosh! When did you say? You said the pie came out of the oven when?
2:30 this afternoon.
Oh my gosh, that is a fresh apple pie.
I will.
Holy cow!
Dime her out on this. She is known as the museum mom.
Okay.
For providing food for the volunteers, and also she's the only adult present usually.
I for some reason I get that. I understand that. Yeah.
But we've got, like I say, we'll have people come in that don't know anything about what their relative did in the service, and we've been able to research, tell them things. We had one interesting donation. I was out of a farmhouse, and holler at me if I'm getting close to time, because I know you've got specified breaks.
You're fine.
A church had bought it, and the family was cleaning it out for the church. They found a 1906 dress Marine uniform.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
It wasn't the complete uniform, unfortunately, just the top and the pants, but they brought it in. It's in excellent condition. There's some damage to it.
They found it in a barn?
They found it in the house.
Oh, in the house. Okay.
We got it. In the sleeve was the Marine's name. We've been able to research him. Now we can put a narrative on his display.
Oh, that's great.
We're still having a little trouble getting the rest of the uniform because we don't want to display it till we get the cap, the belt, and the shoes to go with it.
Right. Oh, wow.
But that's what we do.
That's so cool. That's so cool. Now, are you involved in some of that?
Some of it. I'm mostly the handyman and the guy who gets blamed.
Oh, I got you. No,
I'm good at that.
I find that terribly interesting because for a number of years I was a volunteer with the Montgomery County Historical Society before it became Dayton History. And one of the tasks that I was given when I was volunteering is they were moving out of the courthouse downtown, and there was a ton of furniture, historical, antique, if you want to call it that, but it was historical pieces that had been in the courthouse over the years, and it had all been downstairs, and nobody had been down there in a long time. So I had to go down, and I brought up a lot of this furniture and had to clean it off because it had mold.
Yeah, we've got.
You know, but I love that. It was so neat working. It was so neat though.
That's what
working
we'll
with that
do. We'll
stuff.
clean up things. Now, some things we don't clean up. We have a pair of boots that was brought in by an 80-year-old veteran. He was in Italy, France, Germany.
Yeah.
He brought his boots in. He swore that he never cleaned them when he was in the field.
Yeah.
And he said when he brought them in, he said, these still have the mud.
Soil and the mud from
He
those
said,
countries.
Don't ever clean them.
Yeah. That's
one of the nice things. We can show kids things like that.
Yeah.
And that's what we really love, is to educate people about these veterans and what they did. We have one gentleman who's in there who has an incredible display. He actually made a flag in a prison camp.
Oh, wow.
He came back after the war, worked his whole life. After he retired from the railroad, he became a custodian for Grace Baptist Church and School. They knew he was missing a finger on his one hand. He never told them the story.
Oh, wow.
Our curator got in contact with him. Took him 2 years to get his story out, and I don't have the time to give it here because it's a long story.
Sure.
But
those are the kinds of things that you find. Right.
He gave that story at the eulogy. His family, little George's family, asked him to give the eulogy, and he spoke for 45 minutes telling George's story. And what people don't realize, there are millions of little Georges out there.
Yeah.
It could be in your family. It could be a neighbor. And these guys were incredible. I mean, it doesn't matter whether they were peacetime, wartime. To serve in the military is to sacrifice. And all of these guys and women sacrificed.
And their families. And their families. You know, that's often overlooked. You think of the men and the women who are in the uniform, but it's their support system. It's all of those people who are also making that sacrifice and, you know, dedicating themselves to our freedoms and our protection. So this is great. So once again, it's the Veterans Memorial Museum Foundation. It's located at 123 South Main Street in Germantown. I'm going to link your Facebook page to my Facebook page in tonight's feed. So that way, if anybody is interested and they want to get more information, you can just go to the live stream and, you know, from tonight, and you'll see it up there, and it'll take you right there. Hang tight. We'll be back here in just a moment, and we'll talk a little bit more with with Kay and Joe Fradel from the Germantown Veterans Memorial Museum.
What am I listening to now?
What did I say? Did I say it right?
With Todd Hollst. It's education, it's entertainment, it's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'll figure it out.
WHIO.
To actually find out his story. He has a display now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
and like
that's
I say,
cool.
the artifacts, I just can't go on enough about them. They're just incredible. We've got one I'd love to trace to a soldier.
A number of years ago, after my father passed away, he had been in the Army, and he used to joke he was in Army intelligence, which he actually was. Was stationed at Fort Meade. This was long before I came along,
right?
But I had no idea what he did. You know, he never talked about it. He was never in conflict or anything like that.
But he still did his part.
Well, yeah, oh yeah. But it was just interesting because I was able to get his DOD.
His DD-214,
his record, and just kind of see. And I mean, it gave me some information, but not, you know, anything.
Well, it's like my dad, his records have apparently been lost over the years. The only reason I know that he was in 3 services was because we had his background checked for the post office.
Okay.
And it listed his time in the Merchant Marine, the Navy, and the Airborne.
American Revolution ancestor of mine is a guy by the name of Jacob Hoover.
Yeah.
Who actually he was from East Eastern Pennsylvania, but his family eventually migrated to Montgomery County.
Okay.
And I did Ancestry all through, and actually have a little website dedicated to his service. And he he was part of the German regiment, which was the they were the soldiers that Washington crossed
the Hessians
to attack
they were with Washington.
He was in one of the boats going across the Potomac. Was it Potomac?
So before we get out of here, after you're off air, she's got to show you a picture of that.
Oh, okay, cool. But yeah, it's but you know what's interesting? I'm sure you've heard of the Sons of the American Revolution.
Oh yeah.
So I did all of this genealogy, and I filled out all the information and all the paperwork and all of that good stuff. And I had all of the, I had old wills.
I see this coming.
I bet you don't. I bet you don't. I'm adopted. And I'm not allowed to join because I am not blood.
I did not see coming.
That's right. I went through all of this and got to the very end, and it turned out, and I had no idea, and nobody ever said anything.
It would have been nice.
I went to some of the meetings, and I, talked to people.
You'd think they could at least make you an associate member.
Well, but here's the thing, though, and this is, not to go off on a tangent about this, but, there were people that adopted orphans who fought, and their children, their fathers had fought in the war, and their fathers died because, I've always found that a little odd that somehow
that is kind of
because you don't have the same bloodline. It's like, well, what are you going to do? Are you going to use my DNA to, I mean, what difference does it make? It's legal. I was adopted.
It's just like her daughter is my daughter, and I'm actually technically stepfather, but she calls me dad.
Yeah. But see, I just thought that was, crazy.
Yeah,
because
it is a little bit,
especially when you consider, I mean, not that I should get any special consideration. I shouldn't. But my point is, it's like, who as a better mouthpiece for a group than somebody who's on the radio?
Exactly.
Well, like, okay,
although technically, I don't know if you're technically a DJ, because I think a DJ spinning records. So.
Well, I also do the morning show on our 80s classic hit station.
Okay. So all right.
Yeah, I started as a DJ. I was actually playing records that long ago. But yeah, that's
yeah, don't talk about long.
Last time I was here was when Nancy Wilson and Fry Guy were here.
Oh wow,
Nancy
okay.
said,
Yeah.
And I brought in a crocheted baby blanket for Fry Guy, and I made Nancy a pillow, and then I brought in cookies.
Okay.
And stuff. That was a long time ago.
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah, we'll have probably about 2 minutes, and so what I'll do, just so we can get to it, I'll come back, reset real quick who's here, how they can find out more on Facebook, and then Kay, you can tell your story
as quick as possible. Sound like an insurance ad.
Dayton's only all-news morning show. Catch up and know what's going on every morning on your way to work.
Dayton's News and Talk.
From the birthplace of aviation, WHIO, Dayton, Springfield, WHIO-FM, Pleasant Hill.
Airstrikes resume in the Strait of Hormuz. We'll have the latest at 7 o'clock. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
Oh, well, go have fun.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Just kind of wing it and see where the moment takes us.
Yeah, I think we should probably just wing it.
If you go in there, you're going to have to wing it.
Sometimes you just gotta wing it, right?
Or we could just wing it.
Go ahead and wing it. So we're just gonna wing it?
I think I'm just going to wing it.
Just wing it.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. It is Wing It Wednesday, sponsored by My USA Credit Union, your best financial friend. And I'm in the studio here with Kay and Joe Fradel from the Germantown Veterans Memorial Museum. They're on 123 South Main Street in Germantown. You can get more on Facebook. They're linked to my Facebook page, so if you have some interest. And they're open on Saturdays, 12 to 4, Sundays, 2 to 6, and other assorted dates. So, but Kay, you wanted to tell a story real quick before we fly out of here.
Yeah, my uncle, I had no idea that he'd ever been in the service, found a piece of paper that said he had died in service, mentioned it to Dave, our curator. I gave him my uncle's full name and date of birth, and between him and Tim, another volunteer, they found out that he was a top turret gunner in a B-17 bomber in World War II.
Oh, wow.
His plane was shot down on the way to Berlin on March 6th of 1944, and he was killed in action.
And you knew nothing about this?
Nothing about it, because back then, they didn't tell little girls about war, because they didn't need to know.
Yeah. Mention where he's buried now.
His body was sent back in 1949, and he is in Hillgrove Cemetery in Miamisburg, Ohio.
Wow. Well, I'm glad you were able to find that, not just for yourself, but for your entire family.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, guys, it was great meeting you.
Been great being here. Thank you.
And I will make it a mission of mine to visit the Veterans Memorial Museum there in Germantown. Thank you so much. And thanks again for the wings from the Florentine there in Germantown, and also, Kay, the fresh apple pie.
You're welcome.
Oh boy. All right, folks, have a great evening. I will be back on Monday just after 5. You can get the podcast of the show at eveningedgetodd.com. Have a great evening. All right, everybody. Have a great night. Thanks for watching tonight on the live stream.